Peace and blessings is real. First and foremost, I want to take this time and give all praises, glory, and honor to Yahweh through His only begotten Son, Yahushua, for allowing His word to come out, man. And I hope you sincere brothers and sisters is edified by this word. And the name of the lesson tonight is going to be called "People Going to Heaven When They Die is a Big Misconception. Only Christ, who we know as Yahushua, ascended up to heaven." Let me say it again. The name of the word tonight is going to be "People Going to Heaven When They Die is a Big Misconception. Only Christ, who we know as Yahushua, ascended up to heaven." This is going to be a cold-blooded word tonight, and it's going to be a deep word, man, because especially in the Israelite household, we've been accustomed to this thought process that when our loved ones die, they go to heaven. It's just something that we naturally say. And for a long time, I bought into that concept. But since I've been dealing with this Bible, man, there's a lot of things I was in the dark in. It's going on 8 years plus for me, almost 10 for my bro. And this is the unique thing about our church, man. We touch on things most people won't touch on, and we bring out the truth according to what the words say. The first thing you have to say to yourself is, where did this concept come from that when our loved ones die, they go to heaven? You got rappers that have used it in their songs. You have singers that have used it in their songs. You've seen movies, all with this understanding that when we die, we go to heaven. In this word, I'm going to show you that that's a huge misconception. I'm going to show you, according to the word, only Yahushua ascended up to heaven, man. Yeah, so this is no way, shape, or form here to denounce people that feel strongly that their loved ones is looking down from heaven at them. This lesson is not created or intended to denounce people that have that thought process. What this purpose and word is just for you to know the truth according to the Bible. People can believe whatever they want to believe. I'm just here to bring out the truth. In John 8:32, it tells you the truth shall make you free. And this church is predicated on truth, man. In John 3:13, it says, "And no man have ascended up to heaven, but he that came down from heaven, even the Son of Man, which is in heaven." That's clear, right to the point. And the one thing I want you to focus on right out the gate, in John 3:13, it says, no man, I should say, has ascended up to heaven. All right? But he that came down from heaven, even the Son of Man, which is in heaven. So, Yahushua, okay, in John 3:13, it's Yahushua's authority regarding the jurisdiction of heaven. And no one else can speak on it or relate to that. See? So only Yahushua can lay claims to ascending up to heaven. So it's grossly negligent for people to say, "I know my loved one in heaven looking down on me." My question to you is, where did you get that thought process, and where does that line up biblically? Because we dealing with the Bible, and according to the Bible, only Yahushua ascended up to heaven. You see? Also, Yahushua know the mystery of the kingdom of Yahweh, which is heaven as well. Yeah, man. So again, in John 3 and 13, and no man have ascended up to heaven, but he that came down from heaven, even the Son of Man, which is in heaven. So again, that's a cold cut, man, on individuals that freely just run with the notion that their loved one is in heaven looking down on them. Okay? And in Hebrews 9 and 27, it tell you, and it is appointed unto men once to die, but after this, the judgment. Okay? So in other words, once you die, it's fixed and settled, and all your works at the judgment. Okay? In other words, now your faith will be determined. Will you be in peace or will you be in damnation? Only Yahweh knows. Us as humans, we don't know. So when we say we know our loved ones is in heaven looking down on us, we don't know that. According to the scriptures, Yahweh Shai, okay, that's his jurisdiction. And no one else can speak or relate to that, because he's the one that have ascended up there to heaven. What you see on the screen is what most people vision what heaven would look like. Whatever heaven is and whatever it looks like, I just hope that it's the Lord's will, man. I get a chance to see it, man. But see, heaven will manifest once Yahweh shall come back and restore order. You see? And Genesis 3 and 19, it tell you, you return unto the ground, for out of it thou was taken. For dust thou art, and unto dust shalt thou return. You see that? That's clear, man. So you die, your body returned back to God who gave it to you. And in Genesis 3 and 19, it tell you once you die, it said you return unto the ground, for out of it was thou taken. For dust thou art, and unto dust shalt thou return. You ever heard that? Ashes to ashes, dust to dust. So nowhere in there it tells you, man, once you die, you're going to heaven. Okay? You was made out of dust, you going back to dust. In Genesis 2 and 7, it tell you the Lord formed man from the dust of the ground. You see that? That's cold-blooded, man. And in 1 Corinthians 15, verse 47, it tell you the first man was of the dust of the earth. So, again, ashes to ashes, dust to dust, man. That's pretty much what we go back to. So, you know, you have to say to yourself, where did this concept come from that our loved ones is in heaven looking down upon us? Anyone that have that belief, I'm not here to change your belief. I'm just asking, according to the Bible, where does that line up at? Because like I said, it's a big misconception, and I've been guilty of this on more than one occasion, man. I've been guilty of this, man. So, you know, I live in the book. I live in the Bible. The Bible's a thick book, man, and I'm always in there. And there's so much information in there, man. I can't load enough words to bring it out, man. But trust me, man, people going to heaven when they die is a big misconception. Only Yahweh ascended up to heaven. And in John 6:38, it tell you, for I came down from heaven, not to do my own will, but the will of him that sent me. You see that? That's Yahweh speaking, bro. So, you know, once again, regarding the jurisdiction of heaven, that's Yahweh's authority. No one else can speak on it or even relate to it. So when we say we know our loved ones is in heaven looking down on us, you might want to revisit that, man, because according to the scriptures, that don't line up to be an accurate statement. It lines up with being a big misconception. And I'm telling you, I've been guilty of this more than a few occasions. Again, what's the name of the word, man? People going to heaven when they die is a big misconception. Only Yahushua ascended up to heaven, man. And you know, that's where we at with it, man. Again, as we recap this thing, man, Hebrews 9:29 and 27 tell you it's appointed unto men once to die, but after this the judgment. So once you die, man, you'll be judged. It don't say you go to heaven once you die. It says you'll be judged. Okay? So it's fixed and settled in all your works at the judgment. Your fate will be determined. Will you be in peace? Will you be in damnation? Only the Lord knows, man, not us as humans. And you got to understand, man, you ever heard that rest in peace? That's the safest bet when one of our loved ones die, for them to rest in peace, man. Be in peace. You know? Like I said, when it comes to heaven, heaven will manifest once Yahushua restores order, man. You ever heard that hell on earth? So, you know, we have to be really careful when we adopt certain thought processes and certain customs, man, because man came up with this concept that I know my loved one in heaven is looking down on me. But the Bible doesn't support that. I hope you sincere brothers and sisters was edified by this word. And we give all praises, glory, and honor to Yahweh, through his only begotten Son, Yahushua, for allowing this word to come out. And hey, once again, as we close out this word, I'm not here to denounce anybody that have this notion that their loved ones is looking down on them in heaven. I'm not here to denounce that. I'm just here to let you know, according to John 8:32, the truth shall make you free. And the truth to the matter is, people going to heaven when they die is a big misconception. And the truth to the matter is, only Yahushua ascended up to heaven, according to John 3:13. Shalom.